We are set to bring you baseball from one of the crown jewels of the sport, venerable Wrigley Field in Chicago. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Chicago Cubs. Cubs baseball starts right now. Kyle Hendricks, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low threes. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch, and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low threes in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right. And this guy should be fun to watch in this one.
Coming to the plate now, Carlton McKenzie. And we are ready for some daytime baseball. First delivery to him on the way. And a swing and a miss on the game's first pitch as we are underway here this afternoon. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today. You know,
D-Row, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Danny, any thoughts?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing Jay Hay, Josh Harrison do his thing. You can bet the opposition spent a decent amount of time crafting a game plan to stop this guy, because as he goes, so goes the team. You stop him, you've got a chance to win. You don't, you're probably going to lose.
First pitch of the at-bat. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. And just a Chamber of Commerce afternoon for baseball. 82 degrees here at first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit in the air to left field. Schwarber is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Batting third, center fielder number 6, Starling Marte.
Here's Starling Marte, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, this guy's been slumping at the plate. Saw his average fall below 240 prior to this at bat. That knock had to feel good.
Josh Bell the next to hit, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. Marte, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he fouls this one off. Over to the bag, runner back safely. And another throw over, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. A runner on first with 2 away. Marte off for second. Stays alive, still 0-2. Here's a look over to first. And now they've got him in a rundown. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. And again a throw. Oh, and he breaks, and they've got him picked off. And he will hasten his way back to first, where he's in there safely. Try it one more time for second. Swing and a line drive, but that's a foul ball. Now a throw over to first, and he is tagged out here. Boy, a bad mistake that time as he's picked off to end the inning. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. And now it'll be the Cubs' turn in a scoreless ball game. Ivan Nova gets the start for Pittsburgh in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, in this day and age where we're all into numbers and statistics, look at this whip. 1.10 or less. He has a sub 1.1. That's not an easy thing to do, especially in today's game where we see teams scoring a lot of runs. He doesn't walk very many guys, and he doesn't give up that many hits either. This is a real good pitcher and should be fun to watch pitch in this one.
Here it comes. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Therefore, it is Saunders, and he takes it for the first out. And now time to check how Joe Madden has lined the Cubbies up in this one. Thoughts, Stan? Who stands out?
Well, Matt, I can't wait to see if Kyle Schwarber can keep it going. He's on a nice stretch. That's 3 home runs in his last 10 games. He's swinging the bat really well right now. And by watching his mannerisms in the box, he just looks comfortable in the plate. He's in some kind of a groove.
So in now for Chicago, Jason Hayward. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Strike. And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, they dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, guys, yesterday's loss was a tough one. A 1-run loss. Hopefully they were able to just acclimate themselves to the city, get a chance to hit the streets, maybe regroup a little bit, and show up today ready to go.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Patrick Johnson.
You know, D-Roll, Patty Johnson, decent strike zone, but isn't always super consistent. I think that's one of the things that irritates players and pitchers.
Yeah, you're going to see a few glares, not only from the offensive guys, but maybe the guy on the mound as well. He needs to be a little bit more consistent.
1 out, nobody on. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Now another 1-2. Hit in the air to center field. Marte is under it. 2 down.
Batting third baseman.
Here's Chris Bryant now, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race. Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball in for a strike. Right side, hit hard. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Still no score. Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Josh Bell.
First baseman, John Bell.
Here's the first pitch to him. Way off balance hack that time. Good for the first strike.
Hey, newsflash, think he was guessing, boys? Because that was an ugly swing right there.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Wind-up and the 0-2 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
So here's how the Chicago Cubs are positioned defensively. Let's take a look at catcher Wilson Contreras. This guy has got one of the best arms in the game. Think Gary Sanchez, but in the National League. Nobody wants to attempt stealing bags on this guy, and brings a powerful bat to the lineup.
Here's Michael Saunders now. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. Here comes the first pitch. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Fooled him badly there. I mean badly. It's 1-2.
I'll tell you, if I'm on the hill, I'm throwing that changeup again. Didn't look like he picked it up very well out of his hand.
Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Josh Harrison stands in. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 9 homers, 13 RBIs. He takes the changeup the other way out toward right center. Giving chase is Almora. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Kyle Schwarber. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. It's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Head-to-head against Nova. He's gone just 2 for 13. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Missed with a breaking ball. Nova is sort of a curious case as a starter. Usually doesn't walk many guys, but at times he ends up giving up his share of hits. The translation on that is that he throws a lot of strikes, but oftentimes they are hittable strikes.
One of the keys, Matt, you'll have to watch from this guy. At times he kind of tiptoes, he tap dances around the strike zone. He has good stuff, but when he falls behind an account, he tends to nibble a little bit. Then when he brings the ball into the strike zone, and when he does, he becomes much more predictable. And what happens with that? The hits per 9 innings tend to go up.
Swung on and missed, and it's even at 2-2. Another try at 2-2. 2-2 pitch just missed. Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And let's take a look at the guy behind the dish, and that's Francisco Cervelli, one of the best ball framers in all our sport, a guy who's going to make his pitcher work for everything today.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0 for 4 line. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is line to left. And that's going to be a base hit for Rizzo. Around first, digging for 2. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Mercer has it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting 7th.
The next Cub up, Javier Baez. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A called strike on the inside corner. Head-to-head against Nova. It's a big enough sample size, but he's just 1 for 14. Rizzo stands at second with 2 gone. Hit on the ground to short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Cubs strand 1. Will move to the third with no score. It's a great day for baseball here in Chicago as we welcome you back to Baseball on the Show from Wrigley Field. Here's David Freese to stand in, and he'll be one to watch out for in this one. Very good numbers in recent games. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Baez calls for it, makes the play, 1 away.
Batting 8th, catcher Francisco.
Stepping into the box, Francisco Cervelli, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
Bouncer down the line to his right, Bryant, and there's out number 2.
Batting 9th, the pitcher number 46.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Ivan Nova. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here's the first pitch to him. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Third inning, no score to this point. Swinging a soft liner. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Pirates. Home half of the third coming up. No score. And now the Cubs pitcher, Kyle Hendricks, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Pitcher, Kyle Hendricks.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Into the corner and slicing foul. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Mercer has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And with one away, let's give you a look at the standings in the NL Central entering play as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Digging in, the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Zobrist, or Zorilla as he's sometimes called. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2004 first-year player draft.
Hey, nothing has been handed to this guy. Drafted in the middle rounds, and he has found his way in the big leagues. This has turned out to be a really nice pick.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside.
You know, there aren't many guys that can just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Lifted in the air to center field. Marte is under it. 2 gone. And now here's the versatile outfielder Albert Almora Jr. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch on its way. Hit hard back up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
All right, fielder number 22, Jason Hayward.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jason Hayward. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. But pulled in at the hot corner, and that ends the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Digging in to try it again, Carlton McKenzie.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
1-0 the count. A 1-1 count to the Pirates leadoff hitter. 1-1, here it comes. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1. Here's Jordy Mercer now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Mercer brings batting average just a little over the 250 mark. The windup and the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Schwarber going back on it. That's in the basket. A home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. 8th home run on the season for him. And the Pirates are staked to a 1-0 lead. And as the folks here at Wrigleyville are prone to do, that home run ball will make its way right back onto left field. So there. Ready for another chance? Starling Marte. He reached on a single in his first try. First offering on its way. Just got a piece up the line. Foul ball, however, strike one. Now this ball's hit out to deep left center. Almora racing back, still going back. Gone! Back-to-back homers. It's a solo shot off the bat of Starling Marte. Home run number 9 on the year, and that'll give the Pirates a 2-0 lead.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
Now batting.
In now, Josh Bell. As he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Weak roller right side. Rizzo scoops it up, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The right fielder, number 12, Michael Saunders.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Michael Saunders comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Josh Harrison stands in. No balls and a strike to count. Down the third baseline. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
Here's David Freese to stand in as he grounds one briskly to short. He'll go to Baez at second for the force, and that ends the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Pirates 2 and the Cubs nothing. Here's Chris Bryant now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Takes this the other way to right. This will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
Jumped all over that first pitch of the inning, and he didn't miss it. Just wasn't able to steer it in a direction that resulted in a leadoff hit.
Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
0-1, here's the pitch. A fastball right over the outside corner.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
Here's the 0-2. Fouled away.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Still a little bit early to be worrying about this, but in a two-run game, a two-out walk right here could at least get the tying run to the plate. And on top of that, there's some pop on that on-deck circle.
1-1 the count to the Cubs first baseman. The 1-1. And he fouls this one off. And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Looking up is Saunders. Into the bleachers and gone. A solo home run here for Anthony Rizzo. Number 13 for him on the year, and that'll put the Cubs on the board. It's now a 2-1 lead.
The catcher, number 40.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Contreras is looking like a near lock at this point to make the All-Star game this year. He's currently the leading vote getter in the league at catcher.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the All-Star game, Boney, but you have to take a step back. This is being voted on by the fans, so I can't imagine how he feels to be voted in by his fans to start in the All-Star game right now.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Here's a high pop-up. And Mercer will make the play for the final out. The Cubs get a run courtesy of Anthony Rizzo. We played 4. It's the Pirates 2 and the Cubs 1. Striding in once again, Francisco Cervelli. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss. The windup and the 0-1. Just a bit jumpy that time. Swung on and missed. And deep to right center. Hayward giving chase. He's there and records the first out.
Up next for Pittsburgh.
Now it's the Pirates pitcher, Ivan Nova. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. And quickly there are 2 away.
The left fielder, number 2, Carlton McKenzie.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Carlton McKenzie. He flew out in his last at bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Lifted in the air to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Now in the box, Javier Baez. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Javier Baez.
Here's the pitch. Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Now the 2-0. The count now at 2-1. The 2-1 home. Taken, strike 2. The 2-2. Sent on the ground out to second. Harrison's got it, and there's one down now.
Now batting, Kyle Hendricks.
So here now is the pitcher, Kyle Hendricks. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First offering on its way. Grounded foul off to the left near Brian Butterfield in the third base coaching box. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Here's Ben Zobrist now.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. Here comes Marte. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Cubs are down in order. Our score remains 2-1. Digging in and looking for more, Jordy Mercer. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
That last at-bat, he didn't crush that changeup for a home run, but listen, a home run is a home run. This guy's awfully strong, and he can hit it out to any part of the ballpark.
Set to deliver the 0-1. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
Here's Starling Marte.
Hey, in the last at-bat when he hit that home run on an off-speed pitch, he didn't really crush it, but he certainly hit it well enough to drive it out of the ballpark.
Well, these days don't happen often. You better dig yourself when you get 3 knocks in a big league way-go.
It's hard to have 3 hits in one day, but boy, this guy is off to a great start in this.
Josh Bell the next to hit.
He swings and sends a bullet to right field, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
The right fielder, number 12, Michael Saunders.
Digging in to try it again, Michael Saunders. He singled his last time up. First things first, here's a throw over. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. First delivery to him on the way. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Throw over to first. And he'll dive back in safely. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A pitch out. The throw. And they'll nail him at second on a brilliant call to pitch out, and the inning is over. Another look at the throwdown that results in a third out on the bases. More of the show. Saturday baseball after this. And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, Matt. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard on the ground to second. Harrison has it. Throw to first is in time for the first down.
The right fielder, number 22.
Here's Jason Hayward now. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
A ball and a strike now. Now the 1-1 pitch. Popped up. Mercer waits on it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, third baseman.
Ready once again, Chris Bryant. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA, and what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
First pitch of the at-bat. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Chris Bryant leaves the yard with a solo shot. Number 18 for him on the campaign. And with it, the Cubs have battled back to tie things at 2.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Standing in now, Kyle Schwarber. As the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. The 1-1 home. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat, much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Hit sharply, but foul down the right side. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. But the Cubs draw even thanks to this solo home run. The 5, 6, and 7 hitters to start the 7th, and we are tied 2-2. Welcome back here to the historic friendly confines of Wrigley Field. All tied at 2 apiece as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's have a look at our game summary through the first 6. Here's Michael Saunders now. He'll start the 7th. And Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Rizzo is camped under this one, and very quickly one gone.
The batter, number 5, second baseman, Josh Harrison.
Ready for another chance, Josh Harrison. First pitch coming. Here it is. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Schwarber is there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, David Freese.
Striding in once again, David Freese. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. First offering on its way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch. Grounded down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 home. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Contreras goes to get it, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Pirates. Score remains 2-2. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Anthony Rizzo, 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
And they'll start things out with a changeup here, but this is a bit too tight. It's ball 1.
Right here, he's looking to get himself into a good hitter's count so he can take a rip and maybe give his team the lead. He certainly has the power.
Popped high in the air. Freese over to his right. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, catcher, Wilson.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Wilson Contreras. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. The windup and the 0-1. And the changeup is way low that time. Grounded to short. Taken in by Mercer. And there are 2 away now.
Second baseman, number 9, Javier Baez.
Here's Javier Baez. Couple of ground outs on his batting line in 2 trips so far. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one just missed outside. A bouncer to the left side. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. There's Joe Madden up out of the dugout now on his way to home plate, so it looks as though he's going to call for the double switch here. Steve Cishek will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Addison Russell is also into the ball game as he'll hit in the number 8 spot here.
Second base and batting the 8th spot.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
The numbers head-to-head with Steve Cishek. He's gone 3 for 6. He's set, and the pitch.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
The Cubs are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. Great day's work any way you look at it. Adam Frazier will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Down the first baseline. Oh, and this kicks right off of him. And he's safe.
The left fielder, number 2, Carlton McKenzie.
So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Carlton McKenzie. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Now Asenka runs in on him a bit as he's got to step out of the way there.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Schwarber is there. 2 gone. Here's Jordy Mercer now. The numbers head-to-head with Steve Cishek. He's 0 for 4. First offering on its way. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Hit slowly back to the mound. on to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. One left for Pittsburgh, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Here's Addison Russell, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 on its way. A good knee-high changeup taken for a strike. Here's the 0-2. Hit weakly back to the mound. And that's the first out.
The shortstop, number 18, Ben Zobrist.
Here's Ben Zobrist now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Shoots this one over to first. Bell picks it up, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Center fielder, number 5, Albert Almora.
Now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Albert Almora. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fly ball right down the line in left. McKenzie over to his right, and that retires the side. Cubs are down in order. Score remains 2-2. Digging in once again, Starling Marte. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. On the run is Almora, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Josh Bell the next to hit. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. He's set. Here it comes. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Hayward. 2 down. Here's Michael Saunders now. The numbers head-to-head with Steve Cishek. He's 0 for 4. First pitch on its way. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. Nothing doing here this half. The Cubs with a chance to walk it off as we go to the last of the 9th. Bo Schultz enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. Digging in, Jason Hayward. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Jason Hayward.
Here's the first pitch to him. Changed up on him here, and this is grounded to short. Mercer is there. And Hayward's now 0 for 3 so far as he's retired again here for the first out. So with his day over now, you get a look at the final pitching line for the Pittsburgh starter. And he'll be very happy with how the day went. Ready for another shot now, Chris Bryant. He went deep last time up.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
The pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Marte calls off the left fielder as he takes charge for the second out.
Now batting.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Kyle Schwarber, is batting cleanup, but has been shut down so far at the plate, 0 for 3. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Schultz, a native Texan, is a 5-year vet at the major league level. The 1-0. And it's fouled away. And this one's up around the eyes, 2-1.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. Ball game. A solo shot here to left. And with one swing of the bat, this ball game is over.
Wow, everybody wants to be a hero and hit one of those walk-off game-winning home runs. So you know right now when he's getting mobbed by his teammates, he has to feel awfully good.
Not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the candidate list for our top player of the game. And the man you see here was a key contributor, so he takes it home in this one.
Yeah, he came through with a multi-hit game, and more importantly, they were big hits. He was a key contributor to the outcome of this one.
A one-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Cubs came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Steve Cishek claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 3 runs, 5 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. For the Pirates, 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base.